Hello children, this video is for 8th class, chapter 2, linear equations in one variable. In this video, we are going to solve the problems from exercise 2.2, question number 2 to 6 problems. So please follow the channel for detailed explanation of the basics. What is a variable? What is a linear equation? What is a solution of an equation? Every detail is provided in the channel. So please follow the channel for further videos and for before videos. Here is your second question. The difference between two numbers is 8. If 2 is added to the bigger number, the result will be 3 times the smaller number. Find the numbers. Okay, so here first thing is we should take whatever the data is given. So here we came to know that there are two numbers. One is big number and one is small number. Okay, step by step we will do. So we have two numbers, one is big number and one is small number. Okay, now what he told, the difference means always the subtraction of a smaller number from the bigger number. Okay, so difference means always you should subtract the small number from the big number. Okay, difference between the two numbers is 8. Okay, he gave the result as 8. Now what is our next condition? If 2 is added to the big number, so here we don't know what is big number. So let me take this big number as x. Okay, so this, if the big number is x, then what about the small number? Simple, we don't know the small number, right? So let me write that small number as it is. Small number equals to 8. Okay, now I want the smaller number, but it is in minus. So when you send it there, it becomes plus. So plus smaller number. This 8 will come here. So as it is in plus symbol, it becomes as minus symbol. So now I have my big number as x and my small number as x minus 8. Okay, so let me take in the statement way. So let the x, because as we don't know the two numbers, so let me take one of the numbers as x. Okay, so because here he gave one condition, the difference between the two numbers is 8. Okay, so means big number minus small number equals to 8. So let me take the big number as x and I'll subtract the small number from this big number. So I'll get as 8. So smaller number it is in minus. So when it is sent there it becomes plus, and 8 when it comes here it becomes minus. Okay, so now my smaller number is x minus 8 and my big number is x. Okay, I got my big number value and I got my small number value. Now what we have to do? Here he asked if 2 is added to the big number. Okay, here we should add 2 to big number, means big number is x. So we are adding 2 to this big number. Okay, I added. Then what will happen? The result will be 3 times the smaller number. The result will be means it will be equals to 3 times. 3 times means 3 into. Okay, 3 times means 3 multiplied by the smaller number. Okay, means smaller number we have x minus 8. So we will take x minus 8 here. Okay, now if you solve this equation, we will get both big number and smaller number. So let us take the statement. Also given that if 2 is added to the big number, the result will be 3 times the smaller number. So whatever condition is given in the question, take that condition and apply into our formula. Okay, so here when 2 is added to the big number, it will be 3 times the smaller number. Okay, so it is taken in the equation. Now we'll solve it. So this is under distributive property. So distribute 3 to both of them. 3 into x minus 3 into 8. So x plus 2 equals to 3 into x minus 3 into 8. Okay. Now here what you'll get? X plus 2 equals to 3 into x is 3x and 3 8s are 24. Right. So you'll get the equation in this way. Now here what we have to find out x. Here the unknown value is x. So first we should find out x. For that what I'll do means I'll send x in one place, means x will be written on one side and constants will be written on the other side. Okay, so I'll send this x there. So x is adding here. So when it goes there it becomes minus, and minus 24 when it comes here it becomes plus 24. Okay, or else you can send this 3x this side and 2 this side. You can do in this way, or else you can do in this way also. 2 plus 24 I am sending the constant to the left side and I am sending the x to the right side. 3x will be there only, and here plus x, when goes there it becomes minus x. In both the conditions you'll get the same answer. Here 2x equals to 26. Okay. So x equals to 26 by 2, because 2 is multiplying there. When it comes here, it becomes division. Okay, so you'll get 13. So let us check now in this way. Okay, I sent the x on the left side and constants on the right side. Okay, what I'll get then? Here x minus 2x means minus 2x, because big number symbol is minus. So you'll get minus 2x, and here both are of same symbol. Minus 24 minus 2 means they are same symbols, so same symbols will be added and gives the same symbol. Okay, so minus 2x equals to minus 26. So here minus 2, it is multiplying with x, so when it goes there it becomes division. So x equals to minus 26 by minus 2. Here minus minus gets cancelled and 2 ones, 2 13s. Okay, so I'll get x as 13. Okay, so in the previous case also here we got x as 13 only, right? So x equals to 13. Now we have to find out two numbers. What are our two numbers? One is big number and one is small number, right? So big number is we have taken as x. So x is 13. So big number is 13. Okay. Now what about the small number? Small number is x minus 8. So 13 minus 8. So what is 13 minus 8? It is 5. Okay. So the big number is 13 and the small number is 5. Okay. Let us put these values in our given condition. What is our given condition? Bigger number minus smaller number equals to 8. Okay, so let us substitute and check. So 13 minus, what is the small number we got? 5. So 13 minus 5 equals to 8. So we got 8 equals to 8. So whatever we did, that is correct only, right? So you should take first, whenever you are solving the word problems, first take whatever the data is given, means whatever values, whatever conditions he gave, just write them and take your own variable. Okay, what you have to find out? Take your condition and put the variable and solve it. Okay, so let us go to the next problem. So here is your next question. What are those two numbers whose sum is 58 and difference is 28? Okay, so here he asked, if you add two numbers, you will get 58 as answer. And if you subtract two numbers, subtract means the difference, always big number minus small number. Okay, so when you find the difference of these two numbers, you will get 28. Okay, so what are these numbers? Okay, so the same numbers, when you add, you'll get 58, and when you find the difference, you'll get 28. So let us find out. So whenever you don't know the two numbers, take any one number as a variable. Okay, and find out the other one from the given condition. Okay, so here I'll take my bigger number as x. Okay, so what is the first condition? Sum of these two numbers is 58. Sum means we know that it is addition. So bigger number plus smaller number equals to 58. Okay, as we already taken the big number as x, so let me substitute the big number as x. So x plus smaller number equals to 58. Now I want the smaller number from this equation. So as already the smaller number is in plus, I'll not send it there. I'll just send the x here. So x is adding here. When it goes there, it becomes minus. So small number I got 58 minus x, and big number I have x. Okay. Now I'll put these two values in this difference condition. Okay. So let me take the statement. So it is given that the difference of two numbers is 28. So big number minus small number equals to 28, because the difference means always we should subtract the small number from the big number. Okay. So what we have taken, bigger number is x. So let us take the big number as x only, and from the equation 1 we got small number as 58 minus x. Okay. So here don't confuse, whenever you are taking a number which is a binomial or trinomial, and if it is having a minus before it, you should compulsory put brackets. Okay, or else if you write like this, x minus 58 minus x equals to 28, it will be wrong, because here if you don't put the brackets, this x is taken as negative value. But here when you put brackets, this x value changes, because it becomes plus, because minus into minus plus. Okay, so whenever minus is there between a binomial or trinomial, you should take brackets. Okay, so here my equation will be x minus plus into minus minus, and minus into minus is plus. Okay, so x minus 58 plus x. Okay, so here we want x value, so put this 2x here only, x plus x, and send this minus 58 there. So whenever minus 58 goes there, it becomes plus 58. So now x plus x both are like terms, so I can add them. So x plus x, 2x equals to, when you add these two, you'll get 86. Now I want my x. So what is there extra with x? 2. So what is 2 doing? Here it is multiplying. So whenever multiplication goes there, it becomes division. Okay, now I'll divide 2 ones are 243 times. So x I got 43. So whatever x is there, that is our big number. So let me write the big number as 43. And the smaller number we have 58 minus x, right? So substitute in that 58 minus x, which is 58 minus 43, because x we got 43. So it gives you 15. Okay, now let us check. If you add these two, you should get 58. Okay, because in the given condition, sum of the two numbers is 58, right? So 43 plus 15, it gives you 58. So whatever we did, we got the same correct answer. Clear, children? Here is your next question. The sum of two consecutive odd numbers is 56. Find the numbers. Okay, so here it is very important. Consecutive. First I'll explain what is the meaning of consecutive. Consecutive means the next numbers, the successive numbers. Okay, so if I write 1, the successive number of this one is 2. The consecutive number is 2. Next is 3. Next is 4. Next is 5. Okay, how you got 2? When you add 1 to this 1, the before number, you will get 2. Okay, now how you got 3? When you add 2 to this 1, you will get 3. Okay, now how you got 4? When you add 3 to 1, you will get 4. Right? Now how you got 5? When you add 4 to this 1, you will get 5. Okay, now what are odd numbers? Odd numbers means 1, 3, and 5, which are not divisible by 2. Okay, I am taking the numbers till 5 only. Here if you take the numbers from 1 to 5, 1, 3 and 5 are the odd numbers. Okay, now here what is our question? The sum of two consecutive odd numbers. Okay, when you add two consecutive odd numbers, you will get the answer as 56. Okay, but here I don't know what are that consecutive odd numbers. What is my first number also I don't know. Okay, so whenever you don't know the first number, or whenever you don't know a value of a number, you should take it as x. Okay, means instead of 1 here, this is our example. Okay, now I'll replace this value 1 with x. Okay, so if it is x, the next value will be x plus 1, because I am taking 1, my first value, as x. So here x is very first value, because x plus 1 here. Now next is x plus 2. Okay, now next is x plus 3. Okay, now next is x plus 4. Okay, now I got my consecutive numbers. X plus 1, x plus 2, x plus 3 and x plus 4. These are my consecutive numbers. Now what I am talking about here? Consecutive odd numbers. So what are my odd numbers? X plus 2 and x plus 4. Because 1, 3 and 1, 3, 5 are odd numbers. So whatever there in 1, 3 and 5, those values are my consecutive odd numbers. So here x, next is x plus 2, next is x plus 4. These are my consecutive odd numbers. But here how many numbers I have to take? Only 2 numbers. So one is x and one is x plus 2. Okay. Suppose in the question it is given like consecutive even numbers, you should take x plus 1 and x plus 3. Whatever is there in these places. Okay. So whenever you are writing the consecutive odd numbers or even numbers, just take the example like 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so these are the odd numbers. So I can write these numbers as x and x plus 2 here. And here when you are writing 2 and 4 even numbers, you can take like x plus 1 and x plus 3. Okay, here I want odd numbers. So my odd number, consecutive odd numbers are x and x plus 2. Okay, so let me take the two consecutive odd numbers as x and x plus 2. Okay, we got two consecutive odd numbers. Now what we have to do here? We should do summation. Okay, sum symbol is plus. So let me take the plus symbol and add these two. X plus 2 equals to 56. Okay, so here no need of taking the brackets also because it is plus, but I took here brackets because whenever the difference is given in the question, you need to take the brackets. Okay, whenever the question is given like difference instead of summation, you need to take the brackets. That's why without confusion I have taken here also the brackets. Okay, so here let me remove the brackets first. So x, anyhow before brackets if you have plus, no change in the symbols, inside symbols they'll be same as it is. Now here I have x and x, these are like terms. Here 2 is an unlike term, so we'll send it to the other side. So x plus x is 2x, and when 2 plus 2 when sent to the other side it becomes minus 2. Okay, so now 2x equals to 54 we'll get. Okay, so 2x equals to 54. Now we want x. So what is there extra with x? 2. So 2 is multiplying. So when it goes there, it becomes division. So 54 by 2. So 2 ones to 27. So x equals to 27. So I got one number as 27. The another number is x plus 2, right? We have two consecutive numbers, odd numbers. One is x and one is x plus 2. So substitute this x in these two values. So x is my one number and x plus 2 is 27 plus 2, which is 29. So I can write the two consecutive odd numbers are 27 and 29. Okay, as we are discussing the odd numbers, they are alternate numbers. In between you'll have 28. It is an even number. Okay, so my odd numbers, consecutive odd numbers are 27 and 29. Here is your next question. The sum of three consecutive multiples of 7 is 777. Find these multiples. Okay. So here also we got the word consecutive. So consecutive means next numbers. Okay. Next numbers. Now what are the next numbers here? Multiples of 7. Multiple means just table. Table of 7. Okay. So the next number from the table of 7. Okay, we know the 7 table. 7 1 7, 7 2 is 14, 7 3 is 21 and 7 4 is 28. Okay. Now sum of 3 consecutive multiples of 7 means if you add the 3 multiples of 7, you will get, when you add these 3, you will get 777. But if I add these 3, I am not getting 777. Right? Because if you add these 3, it is a very small value. So what are the consecutive multiples of 7? When I add to get 777, I have to find out. Okay. So here we know that 7 table, 7 1 7, 7 2 is 14, 7 3 is 21, 7 4 is 28. Let me take only 4 multiples. Okay. Here 7. Okay. 7 I can write. How you got 14? When you add 7 to 7, you will get 14. Okay. Now how you got 21? When you add how much to 7? When you add 14 to 7, you will get 21. Next 28, when you add 21 to 7, you will get 28. Now here I know that it is 7. If I don't know the first value, here 3 consecutive multiples of 7, okay. But if I take the first multiples, I am not getting the addition as 777. Right? So let me take the first value as x. Okay, 7 is my x. So I'll get 7, x plus 7. Now next is x plus 14. Now next is x plus 21. Okay, so these are my multiples of 7. Now how many multiples we have to take? Only 3. So x, x plus 7 and x plus 14. So the multiples, first 3 multiples of 7 are x, x plus 7 and x plus 14. Okay, I have taken these 3 multiples. Now what I have to do? Summation. Summation means addition. So when you add all these 3, you should get 777 because in the given question the summation is 777. Okay. So anyhow the brackets before we have plus only. So no need to change the symbol. Just remove the brackets. So x plus 7 plus x plus 14 equals to 777. Now you write all x together. X plus x is 3x and send this 7 and 14 there. So you can add and send, or else you can send them and add. Okay, so I'll get 3x equals to, here I added 7 plus 14 is 21. So 21 plus 21, when goes there it becomes minus 21. So we got 3x equals to 756 because 777 minus 21, it gives you 657. So it gives you 756. Now we want x here. So what is 3 doing here? It is multiplying. So whenever multiplication goes there, it becomes division, right? So now in 3 table, 756 goes 252 times. Okay. So x equals to 252. Now what are my multiples? One is x plus 7 and one is x plus 14. Let us substitute in the three values. First multiple I got 252, and if I add 7 to this 252, I'll get 259. Next I should add 14. For the next multiple, I'll get 266. Okay. So the three multiples are 252, 259 and 266. Okay. So if you add these three, you need to get 777. You can cross check and verify your answer. Here is the next problem. A man walks 10 kilometers, then travels a certain distance by train and by bus as far as twice by the train. Okay. If the whole journey is of 70 kilometers, how far did he travel by train? Simple, children. Here the total distance is 70 kilometers. Okay. The total distance is 70 kilometers. Okay. So he traveled in three ways. Okay. One is by walking, one is by train, taking the train, and one is by taking the bus. Okay. So here how many kilometers he walked? He walked 10 kilometers. Okay. 10 kilometers he walked. Means how much is remaining? 70 minus 10 is, now 60 kilometers are there. The rest 60 kilometers he traveled by train as well as by bus. Okay. But we don't know how many kilometers he traveled by bus and how many kilometers he traveled by train. Okay. So simple, 60 here we have 60 kilometers. This 60 kilometers he have to travel by train and by bus. Now what is the condition he gave? Certain distance by train and then by bus as far as twice by the train. Means he traveled by bus double of the train. Okay. So whatever, suppose here double of train means we should take first train as x. Double of train means 2x. Okay. So if you add these two, you should get 60. That's it. Now find out the train and bus travel distance. Okay. Simple. Here 2x means it will be 2 into how much you will get, and when it is added to this x, these values should be same. Okay. So means if I take here 20 and if I take here 20, here it is 40. 40 plus 20 will give you 60. Means train distance how much we got? 20. Okay. So he has to travel 20 kilometers by train. Okay. Let us check whether we got the same answer by solving this. Okay. So let us take each and every step. The distance traveled by walk is 10 kilometers. Travel by walk is 10 kilometers. Now distance traveled by train, we don't know the train distance. Okay, if you know the train distance, then only we can write the bus distance, because bus distance is 2 times of train. Okay, so 2 times of train means 2 into x, which is 2x kilometers. Okay, now he gave the total distance is 70 kilometers. Means if I add this walking distance plus train distance plus bus distance, I'll get 70 kilometers, right? So total distance is 70 kilometers. So if we add the three distance, walking distance, train distance and bus distance, we'll get 70 kilometers. Now these two are like terms. So I'll put them here only and I send 10 there. So plus 10 is in plus symbol, it is adding. So when it goes there, it becomes minus. Okay. So x plus 2x is 3x, right? So 3x plus 10. So plus 10 when goes there, it becomes minus 10. So 3x equals to 60. Now x is we want. So 3 is multiplying. So when it goes there, it becomes division. So x equals to 60 by 3. So 3 ones 3 20. So x equals to 20. So x is nothing but our train distance, right? So the distance traveled by train equals to 20 kilometers. Okay. In the question only he asked you to find out the distance traveled by the train. So I wrote here only x equals to 20 kilometers. If he asks the bus distance also, so you should write distance traveled by bus equals to 2 into 20, which is 40 kilometers. So I hope you understood this video. If you understand, please like the video, share the video and subscribe the channel. Thank you.